Hi everybody, it is 3:23 and it is February 2nd. I am making this video for a very specific reason for today, for my documentation. I have an appointment today with someone, and I have a lot of anxiety about it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. And I'm trying to put it out there so that you guys will look for me if I just stop making videos or I stop posting on Facebook. But anyway, that's in, an hour or so. But anyway, I wanted to address the issue of CNN and NBC, BBC, everyone coming back that they have found that Havana syndrome was not caused by anything, any kind of weapon. That there's some other kind of something that caused all of these particular individuals in these particular sites to have the same reaction. But it's not anything that we should be concerned about. It's not really a thing. And so what I wanted to do is I have printed off from the Wall Street Journal, from the military themselves, Navy.military, and the U.S. Army. I have printed out patents for what they use, and that they say that this technology has been used for decades. They are now using it and implementing it on certain people, and I do not have the answer why that we are chosen. All I know is the one thing that we have in common is that they are all trying to tell us to unalive ourselves. And they're telling us all that we've done something and we're going to prison and we're going to die. And, it is, I'm 3.5 years into this. And I got nothing left for them. I mean, I used to, I look back where I was 3.5 years ago, and the awful, awful shape that I was in. And now I see the shape that I'm in, and it was a total 180. And you know what? The thing is, you have to embrace that there are some people on this planet that are going to disappoint you. There are some people on this planet that are never going to do the right thing. There are some people on this planet that their genetic makeup is just to make sure that you try to live, and they prevent you from living like you should every day or like you want to. And this is why this is so important to me, because the Constitution is one of the things that I love most in my life. And these are the people that don't respect it and that don't implement it. They don't want you having any rights, in spite of our forefathers saying that this was important for this country. This is why this country has been, it's one that everyone else in the world has looked up to. And now we have people that are supposed to be on Team America that are not. And the thing is there's nothing we can do about it. But one thing that I have learned is that what goes around comes around. There are sayings for a reason, and it's because karma and the return of it is very, very, very real. And I know this because I have seen the real deal. I have been through it. I have been through the real deal. Okay? And since my microwave hearing, and I'm going to explain this, I'm in a situation which has to do with this appointment today. I'm in a situation where these people, which I'm almost 100% certain knew they were going to do this to me, that they're involved in this. This is what I'm hearing. I am not mentally ill. I do not have depression. I have anxiety, but it's from PTSD from this life event that I went through. Okay? I sustained an injury, and it causes me short-term memory problems / dementia, the beginnings of it. Well, actually a little bit further in. But I do not have multiple personalities. I am not schizophrenic. I am hearing people talk to me via microwaves, which is the number one choice of communication of the military. So, the thing is I know how to explain it. Everything around us, everything, literally everything, is made from frequencies. Things we see, things we don't see. Our skulls are amplifiers. Our brains are electrical. Everything. Like, if you think of the Matrix, I know that may sound corny, but if you think in binary code like the Matrix, that's everything has a formula. And what this is ELFs and ULFs, extremely low frequencies and ultra low frequencies. And we are able to hear this because they send out a trademark frequency, which what it does, like a fingerprint, I've explained this a few times. We have a resonant frequency like nobody else on the planet, like a fingerprint. And what this does is the two signals, the signals that they are sending out will couple with your fingerprint resonant frequency, and it will create its own unique frequency so they can find you anywhere in the world with that frequency. And, if some of you guys don't understand that, or you would like a more in-depth explanation so that you can explain it to somebody else, I got you. You just let me know. But the thing is like, when this first started, I was like, oh man, this is well, first of all, I put myself in the nut house because I thought I was losing my mind because I was hearing voices. I hadn't lost my mind. And then I started hitting the books and hitting the internet and finding out that these things exist, and the military admits it. They're not supposed to use it because it's considered a war crime, because they've used it before. And everybody, I guess the people that they used it on, I can't remember off the bat who it was with, but they told them, that's why it's called the voice of God weapon, is it told them that was God, and they needed to lay their guns down and surrender. And you know what? They did. So I think there are some of us that do not have frequencies like everybody else. So we have been picked or chosen to study why we don't just lean into it and do whatever that we're told. Because I know that day for me, I was real quick to catch on with that. I think about when I first started hearing these people tell me I had to walk. I had to get up and walk because I was fat, right? And I was like, number one, I love my body. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Yes, I'm a big girl, but I wear it. I have always thought that I've worn it pretty well. And, and then I started thinking, I know that's not me telling me that. I'm not insecure. And then I started thinking, what kind of group of people would have technology to talk to you, to pick you out, to talk to you, and them to believe that you should be taking them seriously? And I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. You're a joke. You're talking about my personal life, then, you're not, you can't be like any type of law enforcement or government, even though, I changed my mind now. You cannot systematically make fun of my personal life as well as try to, I was doing what I was supposed to do to be square with the house. You can't, you're either one or the other. You're either here to, tell me that you don't like the way I'm living my life personally, or you don't like the way I'm living my life, in another way. But you cannot have both, and you will not get any respect because you want all the struggles with me. So what I ended up doing, I slept a lot. I tried to sleep a lot, because it was my only escape. And what ended up happening was I didn't do it. I did a peaceful protest. I sat. And you know what? And this are these same people telling me that because I didn't get up and walk, that they have to charge me with such and such, or they've decided to do this or this. And you know what? Anybody that is involved in this bullshit that is 100% illegal, I don't want anything to do with you. Look, we could have squashed this from the get-go. I could have told you, look, I'm not going to listen to you, and I don't respect you at all. I'm not going to do it. So that would have saved everybody years. But you know what? I never mistook these people for being intelligent or smart or being able to catch on quickly. So anyway, I know that we all go through it, in our own ways. But, I am just like, I take God with me. God is with me everywhere I go. So, it is not gone unnoticed by me that maybe this was necessary for something. I know that God doesn't make mistakes. And I don't believe he's doing this for me. But I do believe that he puts people in our way sometimes so that they have an example, or that you can look at this other person and you can show them things that they never knew before. And because that's the only kind of light that is going to be in their life. And, so I grin and bear it, I do. But I refuse to be scared. I refuse to be offended. And the thing is you should do the same. Don't let them have any piece of you. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. It says, do not be afraid 365 times in the Bible. And you want to know why? I believe it says it 365 times so that we know that we don't need to be afraid every single day. They are afraid. We shouldn't be afraid. They are clearly looking at us and watching us for a reason. So, and we get us anyway. I'm with me all the time. And just, let them watch. You don't know why they're watching. I mean, who knows? Just I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, like I said, if you guys don't hear from me after this video, please look for me. Because I am being harassed and told that all this stuff has happened and my husband isn't really my husband, and when I leave my house it's going to be taken from me. It is massive lies that you have to be, I would have to be a moron to believe everything that you tell me. And it's I can deal with one lie, one big lie, okay? Because after the second one, you just sound ridiculous. So anyway, now that I've been through this and it's been almost 20 minutes, I just want to tell you guys I love you. Do not be afraid. Do not give up. You are not mentally unstable. You have people that are kicking around in your mind without permission. And I have the evidence that proves that they do that. So, I don't know where it goes from here, but I am 100% positive when it comes to this whole subject that we're going to have a breakthrough very soon. You can't live like hell and expect to be, have heaven surround you. So that's just not the way that it works. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. You don't have permission. I've said no. I even for a while, I told him, I was like, I want an attorney. Because I don't know what you're doing to me. I don't trust you. But you know what? They haven't stopped. So now we know that they are terrorists. They don't know the word no. So whatever mental and emotional kind of rape that they participate in is not on us. It's not on us. And I can't imagine how it was explained to these people that it's okay to do what you're doing. Because it's not. And I feel very sad for someone that just does it anyway because somebody told them it's okay. Don't be that person. But I love you guys. And I guess I'll hopefully be making a video soon. If not, look for me.